Wait a minute. Okay, so we're going to start you at the age of 22. You're on.
22.
Yeah.
All right. So about the age of 22, I got married to a woman, and it wasn't really love. It was a matter of convenience for me to get off parole. And I got off parole, and wasn't really that great a marriage, but we stayed together for 9 years.
Okay.
And I then, by that time, I was working for the Carpenters Union, and I moved out to Long Island, and I met Annie. I'd say I was about 29, 30 years old. Anyway, we kind of hit it off, and about a year later, we decided to move in together and go to Florida, to Miami, mainly. Anyway, I got a divorce and I went away with Annie.
And
We went down to Miami, but they had a right to work law, so being a union carpenter wasn't worth the fiddler's darn.
Right.
Anyway, so she went to work for Color Girl and I went to work for the union, below union wages, till we got enough money to get out of there.
Yeah.
And then we took off for California.
Okay.
So we got into California somewhere around 63. And in 1972, we decided to get married.
Right.
And we had a great 40 years. The last 7, Annie was sick, and anybody that's had to take care of somebody for any amount of time knows what that's all about.
Right.
So it was a case of damned if you did and damned if you didn't.
Right.
It's just a rock and a hard spot, literally.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, with 47 great years, can't bitch about it. Still think about her, still love her.
Yeah. And where did you meet Paul and Susan?
Huh?
Where did you meet Paul and Susan?
I met Paul and Susan when I met Annie. I was in Babylon, New York.
Oh, okay. So
And,
you knew them from that point forward.
yeah, well, they were kind of free spirits already. They were teens, but they were like 13 or 14 or I don't even know how old they were.
Uh-huh.
But eventually they became mine.
Right. And then Willie
And then Susan
had Willie.
married some guy and had Willie, and Willie was the apple of my eye.
Right.
Still is.
Yeah. So you basically were the father figure for Will.
Oh, yeah, well, it was the first time I was really a father figure.
Yeah.
I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
Went well with my personality.
That's great.
I know.
I know, right? And then if we fast forward to...
Well, you got to go back because Annie and I did a lot of stuff. We managed apartments.
Mm-hmm.
We built an 11-room house in Mexico.
Right.
Was a summer place. And we had it, till the 70s, till the drug thing in Mexico just became a little scary.
Oh.
And I didn't want her staying down there alone anymore.
Right.
Even though we had a live-in housekeeper with her, a Great Dane. It just wasn't going to work out.
Were you working out in the ocean at that time?
At that particular time, I was working on a bridge in El Cajon.
Oh, okay.
And then we moved to Oceanside, and I went to work for Groves, working on the atomic water thing.
Oh, okay.
Electricity.
Right.
And that was a good job. I was there for almost 12 years.
What kind of boss were you? What kind of a boss were
What kind of boss I was?
you? Yeah.
A real.
Uh-huh.
It had to be my way or the highway.
Okay.
And the reason for that would be we didn't do anything that couldn't kill you. Everything we handled was tons, sometimes hundreds of tons, and there was no room for levity when you're doing that stuff.
Right.
You're responsible for 30-something guys. You make sure everybody's doing what he's supposed to be doing.
Right. So
My safety record was fantastic,
oh, good.
only because I was a...
So I have a question for you, Charlie.
What?
If you were advising someone young, like your two grandsons, Tyler and Kyle, about a job, and would you advise that you do something that you like or that you just fall
No,
into?
You can't work at a job you don't like because you may be making money, but what you're doing to your health is irreparable. You can't do that. You have to pick a trade or an occupation that you like. And you've got to remember the only thing you're going to get out of that job is what you put into it.
Right.
And there ain't a damn thing you can't do. If you want to do it, it will get done.
Right. And do you have a certain code that you go by for women?
For women,
Yeah, in other words,
I
not
think I'm of the opinion that you should treat every woman in the world like you would want your mother treated.
okay.
I don't. It would be the one thing that I would get violent about
Mm-hmm.
if somebody was abusing a woman and I was present.
Right.
Yeah, I couldn't take that.
Yeah.
That or a child would absolutely
Yeah.
drive me to action
Action. Right.
with consequence
Wisconsin
and prejudice.
and prejudice on top of it.
Yeah.
And
It's the way I am. It's the way I always was.
right.
And I'll be that way when I kiss the earth goodbye.
Uh-huh. So you have a new family now in Georgia.
I have more than a family. I have a tribe.
You do.
Me and a boob and Adam.
I know.
I've inherited a sister with 7 children who have children who have children. I've got my son who has 2 boys and 2 girls.
Right.
And I've got Paul and Susan.
Mm-hmm.
I have Sharon,
Yeah.
who at this moment I will tell everybody I wouldn't have made it without her.
Oh, that's not
Stayed
true.
with me for 2.5, 3 months.
Yeah.
It's
Fine.
irreplaceable.
Oh, thank you.
Couldn't have possibly made it without her.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the check, but that's okay. I made a joke. I just made a joke.
Oh, okay. You're allowed to make a joke.
I know. Well,
Right.
that was very nice.
That's what life's about.
Okay, well, we're going to close now because I want to see if this will download. The other one did not download. And so I'm going to have 2 of them coming whenever they finish downloading. So is there anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to say you love your family, right? Everybody.
Oh, absolutely.
Everybody.
I think it's the greatest gift God ever gave me.
Right.
I mean, come on.
Yeah,
Ready made, all grown up.
I know. Right.
All I got to do is sit back and enjoy the fruits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I love my children. I
I
love
know.
my sister. I love my sister.
Yeah, I know.
It's just a wonderment when I talk to her.
Right.
I just, bang, man, I'm all aglow.
I know.
It's just,
I know.
wow.
I know. We're all together, and it doesn't matter who gave birth to us. We're
Yeah.
just all one big
Well,
thing, and
you know, you'd have to put yourself in my shoes I'm 88 years old,
89.
and
89.
I have Annie, and I have Paul and Susan and the children.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I find out I've got a sister and another son
Right.
who have sons.
I know.
It's the greatest gift in the world.
I know.
Wow.
You can see it in your eyes.
Yeah, right.
I know.
From being a lone pine tree to living in a forest.
I know. Your
Really?
dreams literally
Wow.
came true. Yeah. I
Yeah.
know. You're a very lucky man.
It's a story that's stranger than fiction,
Uh-huh.
and it's just so hard to wrap your head around it.
It is, but
It is.
it's easy to do. It's easy to accept everybody. They're all wonderful people. Everybody turned out well. I mean,
Here's the joy of the whole thing. Out of everything that happened, there's not one thing that was bad.
right.
It was all good.
All good.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to say goodbye for now.
We're going to say goodbye for now, but I'm just a call away.
Okay.
And I do listen. And I have very fixed ideas. And if you want to discuss them,
okay.
Here I am.
Okay, we'll be calling you really soon. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.